In this video, I want to compare and contrast the Miyabi Birchwood, which is a very, very high-end knife by Miyabi, to the Shun Sora, which is their entry-level knife, just because a couple of people have asked me to make this video. Obviously, since we have such a wide range in terms of where they stand in their own product line, this is going to be a very, very interesting video. The Miyabi Birchwood is 100% handmade from start to finish, and because of that, the fit and finish is beautiful and amazing. They've rounded up every single possible edge of the knife, with the exception, obviously, of the cutting edge. Everything is completely and totally flush when you run your fingers across it. It has nice attention to detail, like the logo carved into the back of the handle, or this beautiful mosaic pin, which is actually about 15 to 20 little tiny pieces of metal, of copper, of bronze, and of stainless steel that have been placed together to make that design and then pressed into the handle. And with that said, let's compare that to the Shun, which obviously, as you would expect, is still a beautiful knife, but the fit and finish is a little bit different. They haven't rounded the spine or any of the other areas. The handle is about 1 millimeter or so poking out from where the actual blade goes in because it slips over the tang. Still an amazing knife, but just something to think about. Obviously, they're in two different price ranges, though, so this is more of a theoretical sort of discussion about the knives. The cutting cores are very, very different. The Shun uses VG10. The cutting cores are very, very different. The Shun uses VG10, the gold standard, at about 60 hardness, while the Miyabi uses SG2, a powdered steel that's about 63 hardness, which means this knife is probably never going to need to be sharpened in terms of losing that edge. The edges are very different as well. The Shun is ground to a very, very sharp, very respectable 16 degrees, while the Miyabi is hand ground over a 3-stage process to an insane 9-degree angle. And what that means is this knife, being about 50% thinner of a cutting edge than the Shun is going to be exponentially sharper. The Shun has a layer of stainless steel on either side of the blade, which gives you this beautiful wave design towards the bottom, while the Miyabi has an insane 50 layers on either side, which gives you this amazingly gorgeous and intricate flower damascus pattern. The Miyabi has a full tang going all the way through this birchwood handle, and birchwood is a wood that was actually originally used in Faberge eggs, and it has a beautiful, almost holographic grain pattern to it that I don't even think this video is going to really give justice to. You really need to see one in person in your hands to appreciate how beautiful this wood is. By contrast, the Shun has a rabbit tang. It ends about right here, and the handle is slipped over it. It's going to be performing 90% the same in terms of how the tang works, and the handle is obviously plastic. Both knives have lifetime warranties, and they are in completely different price ranges. I do think this is a phenomenal entry-level knife, especially if you don't want to spend too much money. And this is a phenomenal high-end knife if you really want to have a piece of jewelry in your kitchen that works amazingly well. I'll put a link down to both below. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, as always, let me know. And otherwise, I will talk to you very soon.